What is the 704 Chop story?
You know what I'm saying? It's a story like trial and tribulation and success. You know what I'm saying? And like overcoming. And still surviving, you know what I'm saying, while doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I'm from, we don't really say living legend. We just do you just do your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where were you born?
I was born in Charlotte.
Raised in Charlotte?
Yeah, I'm from North Charlotte. Sugar Creek. But like North Charlotte big, like we got, it's like a big section. Like we got like 4 different parts of the North Side. We got North Charlotte, we got Delaware, we got Hen Valley, then we got Dorado. You know what I'm saying?
But you represent North Charlotte.
Yeah, the whole thing. Like, I be through that bitch. My whole life I done stayed in the whole thing. It's like shit. When I came home from the hospital, I was probably like on like Craighead. And then we moved to Shoe Creek. Then after Shoe Creek, my grandma still got a house in Tanglewood or whatnot on Graham Street and shit. So I don't know, it's like I done stayed everywhere on the north, so it's like my great grandma still my roots on the north side.
What were the different reasons for the moves along the north side?
You know what I'm saying? When the rent up, when the lease up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? When it was done. My mama was renting houses. So.
Would you move into a better house each time, or would there be times where you would, you know, go back down on the ladder to a lower house and rise back up?
From what I remember.
Yeah. Like, would your family keep climbing?
I would say my mama always did better, man. Yes, she did. She did that shit, bro. Like, I never really noticed it. Now I'm thinking like, yeah, we did. Like, she always like tried to get something a little bigger. Even if it was still a 3-bedroom, it was gonna be like a bigger house or a bigger condo. We always stayed in like condos though.
Still reside in Charlotte today?
Sometimes.
What about the other times?
In the wind.
Why?
I like staying a mystery. You know what I'm saying? I don't really I like for you to wonder what I'm doing.
Growing up in Charlotte, what was that like? What was that area like during that time?
See, I grew up like in like the whole gangland era, so it was like Hen Valley Kings. They was like kind of like running a lot of stuff. Then, and I was on that side of town, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like dangerous. It was kind of like, but I was so young, like I ain't really give a fuck about none of that. I was still riding my dirt bike around on the sidewalk and shit like that. I ain't really care about none of that. Ain't had nothing to do with me at the time. But shit, it was always rough in Charlotte like that. Like it'll go down anywhere like on the west. Shit, I think it's going down on my section. Then shit, I check on my west side homies. Shit, they going through some whole next level shit, like, for sure. Charlotte just, it is what it is. Everybody know.
Growing up, what was the roughest moment you faced?
You know, shit, I don't know, for a second it felt like I just kept losing. You know what I'm saying? And that shit like beat you down. And like when you be like losing, but you can't really show nobody you like losing, cause you gotta like maintain, I guess, with like an image, you know what I'm saying, of yourself, cause you still gotta like be a man and shit, you know what I'm saying? But like, just getting out of that. And that be for a lot of people though, they be going through shit like mentally, but they don't show it, you know what I'm saying? Cause people got kids, can't be walking around here mad and you got your kids and shit.
You were able to get out of that?
Sometimes. Everybody be fighting their little demons, you know what I'm saying? But I pray though.
Do you follow a religion?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
And is it a certain denomination under Christianity you follow? Or just overall Christian?
Elaborate what you mean.
Like the Christian religion, from what I understand, is divided into subsections. So there's Roman Catholic, there's Protestant, there's Eastern Orthodox, there's Oriental Orthodox, there's the Church of the East.
No.
And when it comes to Christianity, why do you personally follow that religion?
You know, my grandma raised me in the church. They was like deacons and stuff like that before I chose my path in life. So it kind of always stuck with me. Like I was like in the choir and shit like that. So it always kind of helped me with my voice.
And was it a certain vocal position you had in the choir?
Nah, I was just a singer. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, I was just doing my shit.
And when you mentioned grandmother, is this on your mother's side or father's side?
My daddy, mama.
And when it came to your parents, are both parents in your life today?
Nah. They both still alive though, but my mama, that's my nigga. We getting close.
Your parents split at some point in your life?
And my mama didn't want to ever together. I don't think she wanted to be with that nigga from what I seen. She didn't want that nigga.
And when it came to growing up, did you have a good relationship with each parent?
My daddy was cool, like when he got out of prison, he was cool, like he was cool, but I wanted to stay with my uncle, so like when I was around like 13, 14, I wanted to go stay with my uncle, so I seen him over there because he was a truck driver, so he'd come like every other weekend, like he'd come on like Saturday, be there on Saturday and Sunday and shit. But shit, me and my uncle, like, I don't know, when I started going through puberty and shit, I started fighting everybody, so shit, I ain't stay at my uncle's house too long, so that I ain't really get to see him that much longer. But then, when I was like 19, like, now when I was like 20, and I was finna have my daughter, and my baby mom was pregnant, he let me stay with him though. But then was all like different periods, it was like different long periods apart. Other than that, my mama really did everything for me. Like, if I was at her house, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I was in the street.
So most of the time, you were under the roof of your mother growing up.
Yeah, it's about 13, 14.
And when you mention your uncle, you're referring to your uncle on your father's side, I assume?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out my Uncle Derek.
Even though your mother didn't want to spend any more time in a relationship with your father, did they have a good relationship with each other themselves when it came to co-parenting you, or no?
Yeah, I believe they were still cordial, but they weren't like best friends. They was just cordial, like shit. Two people that used to know each other. You know, as I go through my emotions with my children's mothers, I understand what they was going through at the time.
Did this split of your parents affect you looking back in your life?
Nah, because I didn't really want my mama with my daddy, man. My daddy was crazy, man.
Ever dealt with a step-parent?
Hell no, I ain't dealing with no step-parent. You better not bring him in my crib, man. I don't bring a nigga in the crib. My mom probably be like, man, shut up, you don't run my house. But shit, I been like that though. Nah, she ain't never did that though. She ain't never really. Like the same nigga she had left my daddy for, that nigga had popped back up when I was like 17, like, oh God. I was like, damn nigga, she still know you? But shit, he ain't never stay with us or nothing. Shit, she kept him where he was at. He had his own situation going on.
Was that the only boyfriend you would ever deal with on your mom's side?
my mama grown. You know? I don't really care. I ain't really, just don't touch my mama, you know what I'm saying? I don't really care what you talking about. My mama gonna date whoever if she wants to, you know what I'm saying? She don't really got to. She got me though. She don't need to date nobody.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you were the type that was, you know, sometimes you see television shows, you see movies about, you know, when usually it's a step-parent, right? Not a boyfriend, but I'm using boyfriend in this example. But usually you'll see there's movies and stuff where, you know, kids aren't feeling the step-parent and they'll try to sabotage the relationship between their parent and their step-parent, try to get rid of that step-parent. So that's why I was curious if your mother had a boyfriend as you were growing up or other boyfriends while you were growing up. Did you have issues with that? Would you ever try to sabotage her boyfriends in her life? Would you ever try to, were they toxic relationships? Were they okay relationships? Did you get along with her boyfriends?
My mama like a Leo. She not gonna let you disturb her peace, so she ain't really gonna deal with nobody that's gonna disturb her peace. Like, she might go on a little date or something, but she not really gonna be dealing with nobody like that. It be years, like, bro. It be like, I don't see my mama do nothing, bro. She be sitting in the damn room. Oh,
and what about on your father's side? Would you ever have to deal with any of his girlfriends?
I think I fucked one of my daddy's girlfriends.
Seriously? You said think, so you're not sure.
Nah, I did.
Does he know that?
So he know she was on dick, though. My daddy player, though. He don't give a fuck. He know she was on dick, though.
Can we get into this?
Hell no.